So same idea. We're going to spread these onions out so they cool. We're not going to stack them on top of each other. And then we're going to be able to serve, stir-fry vegetables for 100 that still has nutrition in it. Because we're not just like stacking it on top of each other. It took this onion months to become an onion. And the farmers that worked on this have been working for years on perfecting onionness. And then drivers and shippers and boats and trucks and refrigerators work real hard to get us the onion. And then somebody worked really, really hard for a long time to make our knives for us, right? So there's years and years and years into this onion. And then people made this pan, right? All these people worked really hard on pans. And then we're gonna overcook the onion. We have no right to overcook the onion. And what cooks do, is they start to think that this food is all about them. I did this. I have control over fire. I am the boss of this onion. And they forget about, if I added up all the years of all the experience that went into everything I just said, there's 1 million human years of people that worked really hard to get us this onion. So if we can even remember the people that went into making the knife, making the cutting board, making the pan, making the truck that brought us the onion, the farmers, the farm workers, right? The water that went into the onion and all that. If we can remember them for 2 minutes a day, right? Because it's hard to remember them all day. Most of us don't have the capacity to hold all of that in our heart all day. But even 2 minutes a day, you will be humbled. And then cooking these mushrooms or this onion or this ginger isn't all about you. And then the other thing I do to help make food taste good is I try to hold in my heart and my mind's eye the people we're serving. I don't know them often, right? I see faces in line. I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. But I can promise you they have families, they have pain, they have hopes and dreams. They're working really hard. I happen to be standing in a hospital right now, so there's all 400 workers here that are all trying to get people better. So as I cook these mushrooms, I hope this doesn't sound too strange to whoever's watching. This is not all about Greg. And actually, the more I can make it not about Greg at all, as some would say, the more I can be a hollow bone, then it's going to be good. It has more of a chance of being good than with me taking all the credit. That's just not too productive. And then nobody in the kitchen likes you because you're walking around like, I know what I'm doing. I got my hairnet on, and I'm the guy. I'm the girl, right? So we're back to Chinese thinking, sauteing, steaming, boiling. Right, done. Ah. I gotta get back in the gym. So we're just gonna wipe this up once. We're gonna keep, these pans are built to not be washed every second. I wash my black pans. Some people don't, but I need high heat. So you can't get high heat and dirty anything. If this oven is dirty, it's way less powerful than if it's spotlessly clean. Just talk to any baker. A baker's ovens are all clean. If a baker's oven isn't clean, they're not a real baker. Okay, now we're doing celery. Celery is kind of a weird vegetable in that it has no sugar in it, virtually no sugar. So it's hard to get it glazed. It's almost impossible to get it brown. But we do this, we attempt to. get a little color on it. And it's the same idea, right? We're gonna move it around just a little to get some oil on it. Because how this system works is fire comes up into the pan holds heat, then you put oil or fat in the pan, and now the heat is transferred to the oil, and then the heat comes from the oil into the food. But now people touch food too much. People like to, back to that conversation where like, this is all about Greg. So if this is all about Greg, then I'm gonna stir this like, and sit here and like be kind of cool. Like, look at me stir some food. Aren't I cool? People touch food way too much. Way too much. The food is not saying, if you listen hard, please stir me forever. No food is going to tell you that. I mean, almost no food. Sometimes you have to stir food forever, like risotto. Risotto is saying, stir me forever. But that's one of the only things. Egg whites, when you're beating egg whites to a soft to hard peak, the egg whites are saying, stir me forever, do not stop. Mixing. Whipped cream, right? Whatever. A couple things. But stir fries are not meant to be touched forever.